Okay, the last round 3 match that I'm gonna cast today. JM going ISIS here in the red. He's an old deathmatch expert from like the mid 2000s. Very nice to see him play again. He has got a very unique style and it will be exciting to see how he does. Hagrit on the other side here. A very strong modern supremacy player. He's, I think, started in I think he started on the extended edition, guys. In 2014 or so. Maybe a little bit before. Anyways, he's playing Hades here in the blue. He's pretty good in deathmatch too. Like, he's joined the recent tournaments and performed really well. And he's getting better and better as he goes and learns more about the game. We're not seeing any barracks for JM. Could this be a Todd game? He's rushed with just a few infantry mercenaries, not too many. Looks like he's made 6. And he skipped making them in the classical age. He's gonna make a very defensible Migdol in his main base. Got a bit of pathing problems though. Meanwhile, Hagrit has got a really good mercenary block here in the main base. Todd? Osiris. He's gonna go Osiris. Playing it safe. Needs to make sure to grab that second pharaoh. A lot of rusty players will not be doing that, but okay, he's really nice with his micro. So far, none of Hagrid's units have been killed, and all of the infantry mercs are dead. Very nice job. Of course, Hades has very powerful towers. You get the Cyclops as well, which can insta-kill the mercs. I like the house in the front, it's cute. Should probably delete the armory at this point. But anyway, here come the Cav mercs, and they are just not going to be able to slip through this as Achilles blocks them out at the correct time. And we're going to see more Migdols being made, as well as more barracks. And that's a very nice back town center there for JM. The Pharaoh already waiting to empower the town center, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be another Migdol, yeah, okay. As well as a monument to soldiers, so there's a bit of a risk that Pestilence could hit all of this. That's a bit scary. Hagrid will be thinking about attacking shortly. Sadly, his units are being slowed down by the Colossus and the Cyclops there, however. He's getting a quick second town center. We could be seeing a small rock drop against that, though. So we'll see what happens. Oh my god, it's a 4th Migdol out of JM. That is very unorthodox. I love the style. It's very defensive. It's very economic. He's not wasting a single unit as far as I can tell. He's got a lot of priests, so they'll be taking out the manticores pretty quick. The pharaohs, the mummy has been microed back. But that is the mother of all pestilences. Only the back Migdol and the temple will be able to make any units whatsoever. Oh my goodness, he's forgotten the forward monument. He hasn't used Eclipse, and his pharaoh died. This is a disaster so far. The elephants will be able to hold on though, and like a lot of the myth units have been killed off already. There's a small counterattack with the chariots on the 3rd town center, but there's nothing there. So JM has got some dead pop right now. Of course, the back Migdol is not producing. Oh, it's not producing. What? That is not ideal. Back town center is gonna finish lower than that of Hagrid too. So Underworld is gonna be a great weapon to use later on. Oh man, this is terrifying. Hagrid has got so many units coming in. The Shade's giving him a lot of value as well. And I think Perseus has just frozen a mummy, which was gonna be a problem as well. Only one single mummy is currently alive, and all that JM's got for himself is his massive production that has now freed up. Everywhere else he's behind. I guess he's still got this little chariot raid, but the hoplites should be able to take care of that. Is he gonna get a big locust on these? That would be useful. I guess there's 19 villagers here, so that can go a long way. And Hagrid is gonna lose a lot of the villagers. JM with a very good focus fire. Actually, maybe not. Like, the villagers are slapping the chariots in the face, and there's no more units here. Hagrid's getting some really nice walls going. Economically, he's far ahead of JM. JM is currently completely broke. and needs to get his gold going sooner rather than later. He's just started, so definitely needs to sell some wood. It's gonna be hard for him to hold on with so many chariots having been made. Hagrit's still flooding across the map, but he's making Gastrophiles close by, so if the Gastrophiles can take out a bunch of the buildings, that would be huge. But the chariot X-Men army is now up, so it's gonna be harder and harder for Hagrit to push into this, especially with JM being now on 3 town centers and maxed out. And he's gonna have a lot of gold income momentarily too. Yep, he's making the mining camps. He's got a bunch of idle villagers though, like that would be helpful to fix. But Hagrit has retreated. He's probably thinking about the big underworld. He's got a lot of Gastrophiles, so it should be definitely potent. I like it. I like the way Hagrit is playing this. Not wasting too many units. He maybe overstayed a little bit, and he's got to fix what he's doing right now. But if he does a big underworld in the next half minute, that could go a long way. He's getting line of sight with the villager. Is he gonna be able to get the line of sight though? Like, he probably wants it near the edge of the map so that it can keep reinforcing throughout. Very, very good underworld. That's gonna completely push off JM from this, and it's gonna threaten the main. These 2 town centers actually are at risk now. South Osiris is going to be used to try to fend this off, but there's a lot of Gastrophiles. That is scary. And it's only the South Osiris here. Definitely a huge overextension, and Hagrid should be picking up on it momentarily. Once he micros and surrounds this guy, that's going to be very rough for trying to fight off the Gastrophiles as well. Oh man, JM is everywhere, but not where he needs to be right now. He's putting his units back, which is great. Will it be enough though? He needs to garrison the South Osiris onto the far side. Oh my god, he's taking so much damage. Okay, he's doing it now. Gastrophiles are killing all of this. Oh my god, look at the spread damage by Hagrid. He's using the wall spreading very, very well here. And the chariots are getting a huge flank on. So, hold on, these Gastrophiles are actually all at risk. He's also sniping the underworld passage with the chariots, which are dealing massive damage thanks to burning pitch. The mercs are flanking the Gastrophiles and gonna be hitting them from behind. The main TC might fall actually with the Colossus giving it a few more whacks, as no repairing villagers, which has basically caused this to die. But JM has enough resources to rebuild, and the underworld has been taken care of. This game is going to go into the late phases. Hagrid will need to start building a bigger economy, although he's gotten off a nice start already. He's got a trade route going. He just needs to delete the close by market, and then he should be good to go once he takes care of these chariots. Already a kill on the caravan, it's awesome. South Osiris empowering this place. And yeah, JM can just remake his economy from here on out. Really well defended, even though it was a bit sloppy. He got the thing done. Everything's back to normal. Oh, I don't know about the counter-attack, dude. That's a bit ambitious, maybe. Probably wants to defend just a while longer until the trade is up. Yeah, JM loves his counter-attacks. There's a wall here. He's not gonna get through. And that means he's got no defenses here, no way to take on the Gastrophiles. He has to make mercs. Oh no, that's a lot of idols. That's a big problem. Hagrid is doing so well though. Everything is great for Hagrid except this one market. He denied so much gold mining. He's forced all those villagers to build. The South Osiris is more than half dead. So, more power to him, man. JM will need to repair this TC, otherwise Hagrid will kill it. The two-headed bull is doing so much damage right now, and the Gastrophiles is even here helping. One more TC dies because JM was completely out of position and trying to raid when there's already walls in place. The rock is gonna look around, I guess, but there's nothing loaded into it, so that's a problem. Hagrid's getting beaten back one more time, however, and he needs to reconsolidate his forces, establish some kind of other front other than the main. Fighting ISIS on just one front is not gonna happen, especially while South Osiris and mercs are alive. And JM can afford all that easily. Once he gets to rebuild his TC with the help of empowering, that's gonna go a long way too. might have too much production though. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to make villagers. Because he's producing from so many barracks. That's a great use of Perseus, and Son of Osiris has overextended. The Gastrophiles have killed it. You absolutely want to use the passive stance on the Son of Osiris so that that doesn't happen, but it did happen, so big rip. Nothing's here to empower it. A Pharaoh is being moved up though. Gastrophiles are gonna die to these chariots. Like, they're gonna get a few shots off and maybe even reset the TC completely, but okay, not gonna happen. Very nice job by JM to box them in like that, but they still got into range. So not quite enough there. Hagrit's made a lot of farms, so that should be more than enough to handle everything. Man, he needs to... Excuse me, guys. He needed to delete that market a long time ago, but finally he's noticed, so his population efficiency should go back up. Hopefully he doesn't overmake caravans. He's got enough now, I think. 27, that's good. He's got too much economy, man. And that might be a big problem as he goes into the later phases of this game, with JM being completely set up, corner to corner trade. He's starting his farming, although he doesn't super need the food just yet, as he's got so much in the queue here that's taking up all his food, so he actually has a lot more than he lets on, but it's gonna reduce his score. So Hagrit is looking thinking about this game a bit differently than what really is the case. Anyways, these villagers are getting pushed off the gold, which is great, and that wall is not done, so JM is moving a villager very smartly to try and finish that up. And here goes the massive wave of trade. Hagrit definitely needs to stop making the caravans. Okay, he's done so now. Alright, so from here on out, it should be good for both players what they're doing. It's just going to be a matter of who has the better late game. And balance-wise, I think Isis is slightly favored. Like, by 10%. But if Hagrit does a nice surprise attack with Colossus or Gastrophiles, that can really change the pace of the game. Taking a look at the relics here, they're not too relevant, so I mean it's a bonus to pick them up, but they're not super helpful. Gonna see some siege towers, and the more human units Hagrit has at this point, the worse his case is for winning this game. Most of his stuff is economy. Yeah, you can see he's got 60 pop military, JM has 100 pop military. That's why JM is winning every fight. This is gonna get worse and worse. Plenty Vault should be helping a lot, but yeah, Hagrit is overdoing the economy for sure. He's building a massive bank, and JM is spending his resources better, so that's why we're seeing him gaining some ground. He's getting walls on all sides. I think he's loaded up a rock. Oh yeah, he's going for the main. He's got 4 siege towers and a catapult, as well as a lot of axemen. Oh, he needs to be careful with the tower! The rock is gonna go down, but so is the TC. There's no way that anything is gonna save this. Hagrit has gotten all of his... Oh, that's only 4 actually. That's only 4 sentinels. It could have been 5. But either way, that TC is almost certainly gonna go down. He's trying to come forward to wall this off. Okay, Hagrid just barely manages to hold. Wow. But seriously, one more salvo from the siege and that is down. JM will have to do another attack, just like that. Maybe with more catapults or something. Oh my god, a big host from a Solid Conviction. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone. I assumed you guys played Halo Wars 2 or something. Hope you had a good stream. We're in the middle of an Age of Mythology Deathmatch tournament, towards the later side of the bracket. And we're having some pretty high level games here. This is currently a 0-0 score between 2 very high level players here. So, hope you guys have some fun. JM has so much map control, man. This is very scary to go up against as a Greek player. And all these mercenaries that don't cost any population, yeah, that's gonna be terrifying. The Colossus are gonna be very easily turned into minions as well. the main unit that could do damage and isn't going to be able to. Hagrit will need all the 4 heroes. He'll need to delete like a 10-20% of his economy or so. I would say 20% he can delete. And maybe then he has a chance to push through, but JM is establishing himself way too well. He's currently got a pretty big trade at 15 caravans, and I'm sure he's going to make some more eventually once the gold mines run out. It's a bit funny that we haven't seen him use Eclipse yet. And quite a few of the gold mines are still on the map. So he certainly doesn't need a bigger trade just yet. Purge Trooper can enjoy any RTS game. Awesome, man. Awesome. That is what we like here. Okay, Jam, stop making Axeman out of some of... Oh, okay, he's manually queuing it, guys. He's manually making the units. This is like Age of Empires, but with mythical creatures and god powers. Treasure. It's actually the tech that Halo Wars was built on, the first one. So while Halo Wars has leader powers, this game has god powers. Same thing. And Halo Wars has leaders, right? With from the same faction, you got different takes on that civ. And that's the case here too. Each of the civilizations has a set of major gods. Alright, Hagrid's creeping up here, but he's not really producing anything. Most of his military production is still coming from his main base. That's a long reinforcement distance. He definitely wants to make them from over here. In this area, needs a fortress closer, needs a temple. And maybe then he can one-front it, but it's very, very difficult. And it's gonna get more and more difficult as the game progresses. Where are the rocks? Are we gonna see any rocks? Not thus far, but there's 4 catapults here to nuke this side build. Gastrophilies are gonna prevent this MiG though. Oh, that's a rock. Nice. Oh no, James is gonna run into tower fire again. That's gonna hurt the rock a lot. Especially a fortress, which shoots 1 more arrow than the towers. Oh no, this rock is almost completely dead already. Oh man. That is unfortunate. He'll need to make a new one, I think. Is he? Doesn't look like it. More catapults being made on the front. The elephants are blocking the unit's access here. And JM can just make mercenaries pretty much all the time at this point. His trade didn't grow any yet, so he'll definitely need to take care of that as the gold mines are running low. Especially this one. These guys can of course transfer here for a while, but it won't last forever. Then we got the catapult rock drop on this side, taking out the market. That's gonna definitely cut into Hagrid's economy, but it's currently really big, so he doesn't mind that too much. The rock is gonna absolutely get taken out by Chiron over there. 1 shot, 1 kill, I think. Yeah, and the villagers will take care of the catapults as they deal massive bonus damage. Wait, JM's population has dropped really low. He needs to make more units. I guess he's producing from a lot of buildings now, so he's fixing it, but that's one of the problems of manual production when you have a game with auto queue, I guess. You just aren't able to do it quite as well as the automated system does. I agree, Hagrid still needs to delete his eco. He's letting it grow too big. It's just what it is. Well, JM's built another huge army that is nearly going to be impossible to beat. 4 catapults are being flown this way. Chiron is coming to defend, but is he actually going into the main fight or after the rock? Hopefully Hagrid has the hotkey or knows where it is. Oh man, JM's going to run into the tower again. He just keeps doing that. Oh, the Gastrophiles side attack. That is very nice. Very nice. JM did not notice that, and his DC is now down. He'll have to fight this off somehow. Oh man, the rock is almost half dead. If Chiron manages to show up here somewhere. Where's Chiron? Looks like it's alive, but I can't see it. Oh, there he is. Okay, JM is losing a lot of his villagers. That could be a huge problem. He'll need to regain this area somehow, but I'm not sure if he can. Catapult rock drop is happening again. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to pick up anymore. Those catapults are here to stay, so they have to kill that town center, and quick. The villagers are going to try to focus down the catapults. I wonder if there's going to be enough time for JM to... Oh no, he's just going to have the one catapult. That's awful. I'm not sure that's enough. Gonna try to rebuild this town center, and I assume he's gonna make more and more caravans very soon. He doesn't have any gold right now, so that's a problem. Oh, he's made Kopesh? What? Those are only good against villagers. This is awful. He probably wanted to make slingers, but Kopesh is over there right now. Anyway, this is gonna cut into Hagrit's trade. Not a problem when it comes to economy. Very slowly his TC is dying, but yeah, that's gonna take a while. There's a lot of villagers repairing, and hoplites are coming in to save the day. Meanwhile, JM will definitely get his TC back up. Just needs more trade. That's the only thing, really. Oh, the Gastrophiles attack from the side again. I guess it must have been through the fortress or something, and JM has lost another TC along with his trade route. Oh my god, Hagrit. Is he actually doing it? That was a really good Gastrophiles attack. Seems that Hagrid has a smaller economy now, and his army has increased by 20 pop in the meantime. Very, very good guard towers. So JM isn't even gonna get out there, and if more buildings are being made here, JM's chances to get back into this game are going to be lower and lower. He'll need a mummy spam or something to try and hold on. He can't afford mercenaries at this point, and his trade is going to have to go a shorter route. Although they could go here, and it's not a big difference, it is a difference, and that's what matters in this. If ISIS can't have enough gold, you're just going to lose. Hagrid's got his back TC back. We've seen a little bit of an attack in the trade as well. Once again taking out the markets, but Hagrid has made more markets, so as long as those are up, he is fine. 12k gold. Yeah, that's a lot. Man, these games are going very long, and these chariots are gonna tickle that Helipolis a lot. It's gonna take them a while to kill it. James is forced to mine some gold with his villagers here. Not quite sure if he can decide what to do with them. Looks like it's gonna be repair. But Hagrit is gaining a lot of ground on every side. Once his gold mine expires, I think JM is in a lot of trouble, guys. He's got a lot of idols here, so they could go home and rebuild STC somehow. But the Gastrophiles pushing together with the towers is scary too. Oh, we got 2 Colossus on this. I'm not sure if the Pharaoh is enough, but the repairing villagers might buy enough time. Okay, Hagrid's going after the repairing villagers. Is this gonna be enough? I don't know, they're kind of falling in health fast. Pharaoh has a pretty high damage, so even though it's Pierce, it's gonna die though. Are the 2 Colossus gonna be enough then? Oh, very nice Garrison micro there. More Colossus are coming in though, and of course, there's Gastrophiles available, so if Hagrid brings those around, that could change a lot. But anyway, there go the Colossus. The mummy has finally converted it. But we got another attack on this side. Hagrit's playing his mind out of this game. I don't see a way to save this TC. I think JM might actually lose this game after having the most convincing mid-game in the tournament, where Hagrit even over-ecoed, and he still has too much eco actually, but he's gonna have 10 more population, and JM has to call GG. What a game. Hagrit making Hades work against Isis, despite the disadvantage in the late game. Very, very nicely done. JM just got caught off guard by two simultaneous amazing attacks. Well, they were back-to-back, not simultaneous, but you get it. You get what I mean. Very, very even game in terms of kills. And it was looking really bad for Hagrit, I think, for a while, but he pulled back into this. So let's go into game 2. Alright, here we go with game 2 of the series. JM playing Isis yet once more, and it looks like Hagrit is staying on Hades himself. Let's see how this goes. JM actually skipping the mercenary rush with the infantry guys this time around, which might be actually a good idea against Hades. Let's see how that goes. It's a very backwards town center setup, so JM can once again get a very easy trade in this one. Ooh, he's making too many villagers. That's not gonna finish. Yeah, he's skipping them. Okay. Let's see if we get a cavalry mercenary wave. He might be skipping it entirely. Okay. That's interesting. He's probably thinking Hagrit is too good at doing this, so it's probably not worth it. Which is a very interesting move in the tournament, as obviously you will not be doing a side build against Isis in most cases. You could probably send one villager and stuff like that. Anyway, we got a very forward wall, sorry, backward wall. Hagrid could easily send the Gastrophiles here and deny that. We'll have to see how that goes. Hagrid's making his fortress in the back. Really good build order by him, by the way. Flooding hoplites and Toxotes. The armory could be deleted, I guess. And yeah, you'll have good timings on everything. He's gonna wall off that. He searched around the back for something. Not sure what that was. Was there a relic? Oh yeah, Tale of Cerberus, great relic. Are we gonna see Artemis? Hephaestus again. I guess it gives you better Gastrophiles, so fair enough. I like the 2 Migdol play, but JM will very, very soon need a monument there. He really doesn't want to get Pestilence on 2 Migdols, but at least this time, he's built all of his there's way too many barracks, by the way, but he's built them so far away that not everything can be Pestilence at this time. Hagrid will need to consolidate his army and make a bigger attack happen at some point. Okay, we're gonna get the monument, so that should be built before the town center. I'm not sure if I like all the villagers focusing on that, but yeah, the second god power isn't in effect for a few more seconds, but it should be soon. I guess he's playing it safe. Hagrid still gets both of them. He still gets both of them. Are you kidding me? Oh man, that is so unfortunate. He just used it somewhere here. Oh no. That's awful. This is easily one of the best parts about Hades, and of course Perseus has gotten a huge buff a long time ago on his range, on his special abilities, so he's able to freeze that mummy with ease. And he's gonna kill the second one. The Gastrophiles is killing one of the Migdols, but I think the TC will go up without a problem here, as Hagrid hasn't focused any of them on that. And yeah, that will definitely go up now. Too late. JM is producing enough, I think, to beat this wave of units back. But that's a lot of Gastrophiles, which is kind of scary. Oh no, he's making Kopesh. What? How did that happen? He's trying to make slingers. Oh no. Hagrit is gonna have a tough time coming out here with the villagers. Oh my god, they're gonna get intercepted, but there is a Manticore here, so that's gonna help a little bit against the chariots. But even its special attack didn't do that much damage, as they have pretty good pierce armor, of course. And that's only one Manticore. If it was 3 of them, I would say hell yeah. Ooh, if those could get locusted, that would be so huge. But I think Hagrid is gonna just punch through this with the 12 Gastropedes that he's made, and there's no defense against them here. The slingers are shooting at the wrong target. That's why you don't really want to make slingers in the end. It's very hard to micro everything at the same time. And that's a decent locust, but it's only killed like 3 villagers, and the fortress was still complete. Oh my god, what is JM doing? He's coming over here. What? What the fuck? He's come up over here. That is absolutely insane. That is not something that happens. That's not something you do. JM playing it weird to make it work. Oh wow. I love it. But the Pharaoh is gonna get sniped, and we got a mostly Slinger army, so the hoplites were absolutely clear that the new one. And the Gastropedes can just do one more volley and then run away. And then we could be seeing an underworld to here, which will clean up the army, or the buildings rather. Chariots are trying to run through all of this. They would have been great to leave here for defense. Actually, that might be just so much units here for JM that it's enough to even have slingers. Okay. Does that mean his plan worked? Probably not. I mean, this is just an annoyance for our Hades player. He just has to re-rally his units, and eventually he'll take it out. That's not something ISIS does for a very good reason. This might have worked. This might have worked with Tot when you make elephants from that, but not like this. Hagrid's bringing up a lot more villagers to build his TC quickly. Great move. You need a lot of villagers to build TCs in Deathmatch, especially as Greek. And yeah, I mean, JM has lost a lot of villagers to that attack. We really didn't need to do that, and now he's gonna struggle getting his third town center back up, as well as his economy, so not looking great for our ISIS player. But if he sticks around for long enough here, if he had gotten a reset with that, that would have been nice, but none of that is gonna happen. And now I guess he's gonna anxiously wait for the underworld. Almost none of the areas are protected. Oh no, even more villagers will die. That is really unfortunate. James going on the offense on every front, but he's not going to be able to do anything. I mean, this army is too good. There's no monument anywhere, Legend. There's no monument here or here. And Underworld has come in. The Gastropedes should be able to pop in very easily. Where is the Underworld? Wait, where is it? Oh man, that's gonna take a while. But anyway, it's enough. Like, once the Gastropedes come through, they'll be able to focus on the Son of Osiris. The rest of the units have already reset this DC and forced the villagers to run. JM is looking like he's got a lot of trouble now. Great surround on the Son of Osiris, but not quite enough. He's slippery enough to get out of there. Hoplites still on him though. Just gonna take a lot of health damage. And the Gastropedes are of course tearing up the Axemen there together with the Perseus and the extra Hoplites. Just taking some hits. And yeah, James gonna keep fighting uphill. He's got Prosperity to go. Oh, Hagrit is focusing the Son of Osiris. If JM doesn't notice that, it just dies. Yeah, the Gastropedes are doing too much damage to it, and it's down. No, spears don't do bonus against Gastrophiles. They're just an archer. Slingers do. Underworld got surrounded, so it should die relatively quickly. JM has 20 villas on gold, and he's getting a nice prosperity out of that. Oh, these guys actually moved off. Not the best time for that. He should be able to also make the farms now. But does he even have a Migdol right now? Oh my god, he's playing barracks only. And he's got no food. So his population is dropping suddenly. It's gonna drop a lot. Because there's no Migdol. Oh no. Yeah, the spears and the elephants have taken all his food and he's got no farms. So that's just mismanagement, unfortunately, for him. He's making the farms now after the prosperity, but is that going to be enough to get back into this? It's going to be a while until these guys gather to capacity and drop off. And he's got like no population anyways. No way to start a trade. Doesn't really need a trade, to be fair. He could have made mummies, yeah. JM's got a little bit of favor, but actually I don't think he has any monument beside the first. So yeah, this economy is just not going well for him. The Gastrophiles are going to deny the TC one more time. And Hagrit's probably going for the kill now with killing these gold villagers. So JM has to pull off that, go to this one, empower this TC maybe. That's the best hope he's got. Seeing him go for a double Migdol now. And yeah, Hagrid's got a nice trade. Like, that's 103 gold per trip. That's all he needs. Got Gastrophiles and Colossus and Hoplites. Perfect army, really. Ooh, he's even taking over this. So, where's Hagrid's army? He's got a very small army once again. And they're a little bit all over the map and just walking across the map, so JM has gained a little bit of time here. Is it going to be enough? Is he going to be able to replenish his economy with this? He's got the Migdol again, which is a start. You know, he has a chance to come back right now. But it's not a very long time window, as soon he's gonna run out of gold mines and he'll need a trade that is bigger than this. So yeah, let's see what he can do. Hagrid could also again delete some of his economy. Just sacrifice some villagers as they go forward, trying to build stuff. That could be a good one. Oh, here we go with the Gastrophiles side build. Even the fortress is making them. Ooh, JM will really need mummies, man. That's the only thing he's missing, just mummies. And if he can get that going, he's got a really good chance to come back into this game, but the chances are looking slimmer and slimmer. He's repairing the wall, which is gonna save him from the Colossus. Yes, Striker, I do have merch now, so if you want to support the stream some more, or these tournaments actually, feel free to pick up a t-shirt or something. There's also hoodies, mugs. And I was also unfortunately forced to make mouse pads and stickers, which I don't think look that good, but they're there anyway if you like white color for those. I'm sure more options will become available, but for now I'd recommend the t-shirts. I think those look the best. And that goes for you guys on YouTube as well. If you want to do any extra support besides subscribing on YouTube, feel free to check out the merch store in the links. Striker wants to put Deathmatch 20 until Atty gets nerfed. Fair enough. They do need a nerf. Okay, here go the Gastrophides, and I'm not sure there's enough units here for JM to focus them down before they kill a TC. He needs to focus absolutely everything on them right now, right this second, while repairing the TC. Then it could work out. But Hagrit is already setting up a wall here, so he's gonna have all this production coming in from right that side. And yeah, the Gastrophides are still not being focused. JM has lost his town center one more time. Although the chariot counterattack has killed a lot of workers there. I mean caravans. How many are still alive? A bunch of them are still kicking. It's 12. I think it used to be like 20 or something. So not bad, but not having those chariots does mean that they're idle. They're not doing anything right now. Oh, there's one more market, so they're gonna go through... the trade is coming here again. If JM breaks Hagrid's economy and he holds on at home somehow, he has a chance to win the game, but it's looking really bad right now for him as he's running out of resources. He's got no trade. His only gold mine is very small and exposed. The other one is also not secure. This is looking bad. He's doing a lot of damage though, but is it going to be enough? Oh man, these guys are shooting at useless barracks in the middle of nowhere. That's a problem. This would be so much better if he had a bunch of mummies and used Eclipse with them. All of these units would struggle a lot. At least more caravans are going down, which is going to actually help Hagrid a little bit to recuperate and get a bigger army. He's still got a very nice bank. You like the mouse pad, Shanna? Okay. Nice one. Oh, look at this Colossus. It's just randomly killing villagers. It's a Colossus raid, guys. Because this wall isn't finished. It's got a gap there. Oh, actually, the villagers cut a gap. Okay. They were mining the wrong cutting the wrong forest down. What? I'm not offended, Chanda. You like whatever you like. That's your business. Yeah, Hagrid taking this TC over is just spelling out the end of this game. JM will probably have to resign very, very soon. Oh god. Yeah, that's awful. All his villagers are totally exposed and Hagrid's flooding on them while claiming a TC. And that is GG now. Well done. Hagrid's played great. Well done by Hagrid. That was so good.